Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my rose garden. Anyone living in a climate similarly that I do will be noticing at the moment that there are some challenges with the roses. This is not a good time for roses in a subtropical climate. They're alive under the ground, but on top of the ground they're not happy. Now probably for the last 8 weeks, almost 95% of the roses have not flowered. So what happens is the little flowers come up, the buds come up, and then they do this. They're absolutely burnt. The temperatures on the outside are way too hot for them. So I don't get any beautiful roses in February, January, December, November. They will come beautiful again by April. This time of the year though, it is time for maintenance for me. So what I need to do now is give them a bit of a chop. So when you're actually chopping your roses or you're de-heading them, whatever it is that you call it, you don't just actually take the top like that off. You don't just take that little piece off. You actually have to find a part on the stem where there's a little node, because if you just take it off like that and leave it, you're not going to have good productivity going forward. I actually took the tops off some and left them, so you can see exactly what happens when you just take the dead rose off the top. So see here how you get the stick. So the rose, the bud's been taken off the top, but there's no production in there. So this should be cut off altogether, and see here, there is the new growth there. So take this one off altogether and put all the energy that the rose has got into the new growth. Make sure you cut them where there's a new node. Otherwise, it's absolutely wasted. So this rose bud here is dead. So what we will do is we will get down close and cut it to where the node is. See the little nodes in there? Cut it there. And now the next thing that will happen is that that node will actually turn into a nice new branch. So when I took the end off this branch, I took it and all the nodes are just there. See all the new shoots coming through? So the cut was made here. Don't be afraid to give your roses a decent chop. I know in the middle of the year we cut them right back to probably 1/6 of the size of the plant, but when you have things like this, which is also a bit of disease that's come in with the heat, the bugs are all coming looking for the sweet juiciness and the liquid in the tops of the roses. When that happens, it needs to come off. Cutting those branches back is the only way that you will encourage nice new growth like this. And just as in life, we should never give up hope with anything. And this afternoon, I find these beautiful Charles de Gaulle blooms. This rose is top 5 as far as fragrance goes for me. The fragrance is absolutely amazing. And look at that colour. We don't get too many roses that are purple. So I really love this one when it comes out. I've actually learned to understand the habit of the roses that I have now. I've had a lot of them in my garden for 3 years. I understand when they're not going to bloom. I understand how much water they need, what fertilizing requirements they have, what sprays I need to use, and at what times of the year I'm going to have a flush of blooms. Our temperatures dropped. We've got rain for a week coming, so they say. So maybe this is what I've got to look forward to in the next few days. Some of the little buds that I've got on my roses coming forward and looking like this. Gardening is so special. It's my happy place. Is it your happy place? I hope it is.